Good morning, it's Timika Chambers, NCLEX Coach Tutor, here today, October 17th, 2024, with another question and also a message for you. This came to me while I was recording, is that you won't know everything before you take your NCLEX, but your goals are to believe in yourself, to believe that you are on the right path, to help bridge the gaps in knowledge and application, and to build your critical thinking skills, because no matter how they test you, if you know the material, believe in yourself, have great critical thinking skills, you will select the right answers the majority of the time. All right, so here we go. The nurse is monitoring a female client with a diagnosis of peptic ulcer. Which assessment findings would most likely indicate perforation of the ulcer? Now, as I do encourage you to do, make sure you have something to write with and something to write on. You want to write your answer before the person goes over the answer, as well as state or write your rationale. So we're looking at, in paraphrasing, we're looking at which assessment finding would indicate perforation of a peptic ulcer. So assessment findings and perforation of peptic ulcer, looking at that relationship. Would it be A, bradycardia, or B, numbness in the legs, or C, nausea and vomiting, or D, a rigid board-like abdomen? So go ahead and select your answer and your rationale and resume. So peptic ulcer perforation, as you can probably guess, that is a serious condition, right? So we're not going to be looking for general symptoms. We're going to looking at something that probably is maybe life-threatening, or tell us that it's pretty bad. All right, so peptic ulcer, as you know, those are like sores in the abdominal cavity, right? And so when they perforate, or when they go through the lining, we can actually have inflammation because of the gastric juices. And what's going to happen is it's almost like the body's trying to protect itself. It's trying to engage the problem, and you start having muscle spasms. You go beyond nausea and vomiting. Nausea and vomiting is actually a symptom associated with peptic ulcer, not more of a emergency situation. They're going to feel that way, but we're looking for an emergency issue. Bradycardia can happen if they have hypovolemic shock, not so much the numbness in the leg. So usually you'll get something that is kind of like off the wall. You might get a sign and symptom, but they're asking for like an adverse reaction or a serious reaction. So your answer would be D, right? A rigid board-like abdomen. There's your rationale. So it's an emergency situation. And this, I love this, why A, B, and C are not correct, right? And here we go. It can occur, yeah, because it's a symptom of PUD. I call it PUD, peptic ulcer disease. But these other ones, they tell you why it's incorrect. Remember, you won't know everything, not even after 20, 30 years of nursing. So focus is not on knowing everything, but focus is more on your mental status, your believing in yourself, bridging the gaps as much as you can, taking questions, going over content, and also to looking at those rationales, thinking more like a nurse. Build your critical thinking skills up. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you soon. Take care of yourself. Make this day great. You got Thursday. How are you going to use it to propel yourself to taking your NCLEX, successfully passing, and doing the work that you're here to do? Talk to you soon.